I always put Amigo in the thumbnail because he's a dog. He's cute. He gets a lot of clicks.
Amigo in the morning.
Coast to coast and around the world, welcome back to Minneapolis and welcome to Amigo in the Morning. As always, I am your host, Awesome Jason Cell 1. It's good to be here. Let's get into it. Today our topic is town halls and debates. So there was 3 town halls yesterday. Bernie, Buttigieg, and Steyer. I watched the Bernie Sanders one, and I'm about a third of the way through the Buttigieg one. And there's a debate tonight, and then 4 more town halls on Wednesday. So here's the thing with town halls. I explained this in the previous episode about the speeches they give at the end of a primary or a caucus, either concession speeches or victory speeches. So it's just them. You're not comparing them to anybody else. So all they're saying sounds good, and it's so much information when you're watching 3 in a row that you don't take away. Wait, do they disagree on this? Wait, what? They're all under the same stuff. Education's good, healthcare's good, stuff like that. So yeah, that's my problem with town halls. Minneapolis is a high of 36 degrees, partly cloudy. New York City, high of 51 degrees and showers. Miami, a high of 82 degrees, partly cloudy. Houston, high of 74 degrees, partly cloudy. Los Angeles, high of 81 degrees and sunny. Last night, Timberwolves lost to the Mavericks 123 to 139. Mavericks go to 35-23. Timberwolves are 16-40, and they play the 36-21 Heat with Jimmy Butler tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. on Fox Sports North. I started a new series on my second channel called Recline Craft, where I play Minecraft and answer questions and talk about stuff. And you can watch it and recline while you're doing it. That's why it's called Recline Craft. You get what I mean? So, Hawks lost in Philadelphia. Bucks won in Washington, D.C. Knicks lost in Houston. Grizzlies lost at the Clippers. Magic won in Brooklyn. Suns won in Utah. Heat lost in Cleveland. Jimmy Butler. Gophers played a 3-game series against TCU. Saturday they lost 12-0. Sunday they won 7-6. Yesterday they lost 11-2. TCU had 11 runs on 10 hits, 0 errors. Gophers had 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. Win goes to Russell Smith. He's now 1-0. Loss goes to Patrick Severson. He's 0-2. They play Wednesday versus South Dakota State at 6 p.m. BTN Plus at US Bank Stadium. Twins playing spring training games. They're now 2-0-1, not including the Gophers game. Saturday they beat the Pirates 2-1. Sunday the Jays tied the Twins 5-5, and Monday the Red Sox lost to the Twins 2-3. Twins play the Braves at 12:05 p.m. at Cool-Today Park in Northport, Florida. Ulysse Chassin will be making his Twins debut. Mike Foltynewicz for the Braves. This game will not be on TV or radio. The only radio it'll be is on the Braves radio. So today we're going to talk about pet peeves. Football. Okay, my first pet peeve in football is I think every home team should wear colored and every road team should wear white. Now, first of all, I think color rush could be an exception to this, but that's it. And that's one. Second thing is numbers, TV numbers, which are the numbers on the shoulders or sleeves, should always be on the shoulders, not the sleeves. Part of the reason why I don't like the Rangers uniforms and everyone else is because the numbers are on the sleeves. It just looks weird. With the swoosh there, it's condensed. So that's my second one. Third one is there should always be something on the nose bumper and the back of the helmet. I know teams like the Chiefs don't have one on either, the Redskins don't have one on either, and the Saints don't have one on either, and a few other teams have one on the bumper but not on the back, like the Browns, I know, for example. Football-wise, in terms of uniforms, I think that's pretty much it. I don't like it when teams wear mono all the time. I like them as an alternate, like the Saints, when they wear their all black. I think it should be an alternate because I think they should wear their gold pants when they wear their black uniforms, because the all black is weird because the black jersey has so much. It has numbers, it has logos, it has swooshes, it's got more numbers, and then the pants have just a logo and one swoosh. They're so plain that when they're the same color, it looks weird because everything's at the top and not on the bottom. And their white uniforms are awful for the same reason and because they look weird. Their white pants that debuted this season. So football-wise, that's it. Baseball-wise, home team should always wear white. Road team should always wear gray. In terms of pants, colored pants should not exist. unless it's a throwback and you wear them once or twice maybe. That's why I don't like the Twins powder blue that much this season. Don't love the swoosh on the front, but it's not as bad as I thought. I'm sorry, Uniwatch. I'm not gonna take a seam ripper and rip off the New Era logo. I kind of like it now, just because it looks weird without it. Now when I see a play from like 2016, 2015, 2014, and they're wearing a hat without the New Era logo, I'm like, oh man, that looks kind of weird. I think the logo should always be baseball. Every team should have a logo on the left sleeve and nothing on the right sleeve. So Yankees, Red Sox, Tigers, teams that don't have anything on the left sleeve should get something on the left sleeve, and teams that have stuff on the right sleeve should get rid of it. The only thing right sleeve should be for like World Series champions patches, All-Star game patches, stuff like that, memorial patches. So Angels, you need to switch. Angels, you need to get rid of this thing and put just the A on the left side. And with the Nike uniforms, it doesn't look as bad as I thought, because I thought with the thing on the left, the logo on the left side, and then nothing under it, it'll look weird. But they kind of moved the logos down, and I don't mind it as much as I thought I would. Another thing is I don't like any words on uniforms that aren't part of the team. So like on the Twins road uniforms, it says the logo is the Minnesota Twins Baseball Club. I hate the baseball club part. Just have it say Minnesota Twins. And like the Angels one, it says Angels 1960 something. I don't like the years. Just the only words that should be on the jerseys are the cities and names. Minnesota Twins, Los Angeles Angels, stuff like that. Another sports pet peeve I have, which isn't related to uniforms though, last one I think. Same city. So Jets, Giants, Yankees, Mets. I think you should have one place. And I hate it even more when there's one that's in a bigger area, and so like Texas, but then there's a team called Houston. That doesn't make any sense. Rangers and Astros. Like that. It would be like a Minnesota team playing a Minneapolis team. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, basketball-wise, I don't think I really have any, because Nike, I kind of like what Nike's doing with the whole association icon statement, city, earned, classic. It kind of eliminates home uniforms, which I don't really mind. So that's pretty much it. I also think baseball, I hate it when baseball teams wear the same uniform for every game of the series. They should always mix it up. One team should wear an alternate most games. Some games no team should wear an alternate, and some games both teams should wear an alternate. But they should mix and match, you know what I'm saying? Today's Q&A question is, how much do you care about confidentiality? Not a whole lot, especially with like people I know, like friends and family. I think I'd actually care less about friends knowing about me than I do what my family does. But I'm willing to tell my story, and I want people to know my history and about me and stuff like that. Online, a little bit more. I don't tell people so much about myself or my past or anything. And part of the reason I think is because when I do something normal, someone's like, okay, that's fine. And then I explain, oh, so there's something that happened to me in the past, which will make it either more significant or more impressive. And they're like, oh, okay. So I think that's kind of it. But, face to face, I don't care that much about it. I like telling people about myself. In terms of like medications I'm taking, stuff like that, I'm not going to tell people. I mean, if they ask, I'll be honest. But stuff like that, I'm not going to just say it. But I don't care a whole lot. Personal stuff, like bank numbers and social security numbers and stuff like that, I'm not going to tell anybody. But personal stuff, I'm willing to share, at least face to face. If you're new to Amigo in the morning, at the end of every episode, we spin the wheel to see if we get a motivational quote, piece of advice, or a fun fact. We've gotten piece of advice the last 2 episodes. Let's see what we get this time. Another piece of advice. Today's piece of advice is keep titles and opening credits short on your YouTube videos. Got that from socialmediaexaminer.com. Subscribe to my main channel, so 1, subscribe to my second channel, so 2, new video up there. Follow me on Instagram at so 1, at Amigo in the morning. Add me on Snapchat. Follow me on Twitter at Sell, at Amigo I am. Add me on Snapchat, Sell. That's pretty much it. Let's go. Watch Reclinecraft. Do you like the name? I don't, but I came up with it.